Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever time zone you are in. We are ready for another great trading day. So, before I begin, if you are new to the channel, this is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session here as New York session and London session together. We will be making some good fun peep. And before I begin this session, make sure that you give a big like, smash it, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. You can check below this video, see if this black subscribe button is still, you can see, press it, and then sit tight for some hot peep on gold and all other instrument. As FOMC coming today, we will be doing another live also during the FOMC. So make sure guys you stay connected, stay motivated, and at the same time don't hesitate to ask me any question that you have using the live chat. And I'm on gold chart. Gold is doing exactly as expected. It's pushing high. This is what I mentioned in my analysis as well. I was expecting gold to have a bounce. Now I will be first of all looking at daily to see what I'm expecting on gold, and then we'll be looking for further detailed lower time frame trading opportunity and analysis. Now gold, you can see if you look at the weekly, we saw that from the weekly there was a bounce to the upside, and then we have seen that significant pullback. All right, so with that pullback, what we have seen that gold again had another bounce to the upside on gold. And looking at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is the monthly resistance here on gold, and with this resistance, this is also the weekly resistance and also the daily resistance here. Now looking at previous day's high, which is also here, this is the previous daily high, and previous daily high, and also above this level there is a doji. Now if we look at the lower time frame, we can see that quite a few long wick candle has come back to this level, and we saw that in that area the price gathered liquidity multiple times and then got rejected. Now we have seen that this swing low is broken and the price has again another bounce, has had another bounce to the upside. Now with that being said, what I think that gold may continue to rise to the upside and to create a new higher high. So this is the resistance line, as you can see, the previous daily high, and as the market started to push up again, we might see some local upside. If we look at the 1 hour chart, we can see that after this long wick candle, gold had a bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, what I think that the gold highly likely we could see it is going back up here, as there is a huge liquidity along the zone. We might see afterwards dropping down. Now after testing all this level, if we see that gold had a reversal, then we can look for reversal trade. But at the moment we see that it's showing bullish pattern, right? So this pattern here, we see a bullish price action. All right, so we saw that a local pullback. All right, this is a local pullback here, consolidation, and the market again marching towards its uptrending direction. So always keep in mind that higher time frame is always dominant. Now from the daily, the price action is bullish. Now what I think that after testing this high, we might see further pullback. But from the daily, if you look at the daily time frame, we can see that from the daily perspective, this impulse is quite significant. It is a very strong impulse, and we can expect after this impulse a continuation to the upside on gold. So let's see how it is doing. Let me know any question that you have, so that we can look for what kind of opportunity currently we have. Also guys, let me know in the live chat, how are you doing, how was your trading and everything. And so Elvis, good morning boss. Elvis, thank you very much. I had to wait from yesterday from Kenya. Thank you. Waiting for Wizard. I'm here. How about you? Good evening, sir. Afternoon, coach. Good day. Good morning. Charles, hello, coach. How are you doing today? I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Eurojpy news today. Yep, we're in the FOMC. So FOMC coming later today. If we look at the Forex factory, what do you see on Forex factory? If we look at the calendar, we can see what's happening here. Now, if we look at the calendar on here on this is the, so we see 4 a.m. in my zone is coming up FOMC. So I'll be coming on live in that time also. So I'll be coming on live half an hour before the FOMC, guys. So make sure that you stay present here. Also, there should have some really amazing trading opportunity during the FOMC as well. Euro CHF, good evening. Thank you very much, Nell. Sir, time interest rate and FOMC time, what will be the gold move? Looks to me that so far bullish. You know, we might see that pullback, but still showing bullish. All right, let's see. Is there any bullish signal on GJ? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Mark, good morning. John, good day, John. Welcome. James, hey James, how are you? Or some good afternoon from Kenya. Molly, Norman, very good. Stephen, thanks for that. Thanks for joining the live session. Make sure guys you give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds that everyone have time to make this this effort to push a like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for that. Awesome. So let's see here what kind of opportunity we have. Now, if we look at gold from this is the intraday perspective. So I believe that everyone has got me. Today's thumbnail a little bit of different. So did you like the thumbnail? I hope that everyone enjoyed that. All right, so let me have a look. Now in that area, gold, we see that there is a local upside, and I'll come back to it before before 10:30, which is in my zone 10:15. So let's find out. Let me see what else we have coming up. Now let me see here. Let me send the link to everyone who are in that. Okay, so I'm gonna send the link to Gbpusd as well. So I hope that everyone got the link for joining the live session. That's amazing. Thank you for that. So here, okay, so gold, we see that it's slowly trying to create that upside momentum. Let me see the GBP USD. Now, what do we see on GBP USD? I'll be looking at all of them. GBP USD looks to me potentially so far bearish. The price action that in different instrument showing a little bit of different pattern. If we look at gold, which we see that strongly bullish. AUD USD, I saw that there was a significant bullish momentum on AUD USD, but GBP USD moving very differently. All right, we see that there is a downside on GBP USD. If we look at the daily so far, we see that GBP USD of back-to-back 2 days of dodges, and from that zone the price had a significant downside. What I think that as we see that the DXY getting still, I think, weaker. Yeah, we see that some weakness on DXY as expected in the weekly forex forecast. Also, I think that DXY might break further down before moving to the upside. Now looking at DXY will really will give us a very good idea of how the market is doing. If you look at this one here on DXY, we see that this is a channel. All right, so if we draw this channel properly, what do you see? That it is a bullish channel. All right, so you may not find exact point, but what I think that you see that whenever the price is hitting that resistance line on DXY, keep in mind guys, DXY is very important, because when you see DXY, you can have a very clear idea of gold, euro dollar, GBP USD, all the instrument that we are trading in for, everywhere. So it is important that always keep eye on DXY. And also let me know guys in the live chat, can you hear and see me properly? Everything is all right? Let me know in the live chat. There's a little bit of disruption that I have seen earlier. Hope that it's gonna fixed here now. Okay, you're awesome, man. Thank you very much, Mohammed. I'm on sell. Should I? Okay. Jerk, hey coach, what's up? I'm good, very good. Fighting, sir, you are a great profitable trader, so why you advertisement for thank you. Ibaya got, I think, Usdjpy. Yep, everything is on point. All right, so very good question, sir. You are a great profitable trader, so why you advertisement for ever trade? So I had a question. Okay, so first of all, I am not advertising the ever trade, because I'm not any kind of, what I can say, that hired by ever trade for advertisement. Is just to direct the followers, subscribers in the right direction. The reason is especially because everything I share here is from my own experience. All right, so what I have seen, let me tell you my journey. When I begin my trading, I didn't know anything, right? So what happened, I got a call from somewhere, all right, and then I was told to sign up for a broker, and that broker was a completely scam. All right, scam broker. I lost a lot of money when I begin. So then I understood that actually before that I had no idea about how things work. And then I saw that actually if I'm trading with a broker that is not regulated, then 100% that I'm scammed, right? Now, if someone is coming, first of all, jumping on to Forex Trading Wizard Academy channel, all right, coming onto this channel for trading, all right, now either they're, I everything I give here is from my heart, right? Either I'm right or wrong, I do in a very authentic way, because I know that the only thing to get is by giving. Now, if someone getting here and then they got I did a very bad experience about a broker, then everyone might have a very negative impression about trading and Forex, and that I don't like to happen. And because of that reason, I trade with a regulated broker, and then I recommend everyone to trade with a regulated broker, and that's only the intention behind it. It's nothing. I don't see any wrong in it, because ultimately, if you trade with a regulated broker, when a broker get a regulation from a jurisdiction or from tier 1 tier 2 regulation, they have a very strict criteria from the regulation about the safety of the fund that subscriber is putting. So what is the difference between a regulated broker and unregulated broker? You need to understand it actually what it is. So a regulated broker is obliged by law to put your fund in a segregated account. All right, so segregated account means that broker cannot keep your money in with them. So when you trade with a regulated broker, means that actually you're putting your money in the bank, not with the broker. You see, this is the difference. So they have to keep your fund in a segregated account where the money will be with the bank. But if you trade on an unregulated broker, that means you are giving that fund to the broker, not the bank. So that's why trading with a regulated broker is fully safe. Why? Because if you ask for that profit for that fund anytime, it's $1 million, multi-million dollar, they are obliged to pay you back, firstly. Secondly, if there is an accident happen with the broker, let's say something hacked or they lost all their fund, still they have insurance to pay you back your fund. So when you are trading with a regulated broker, you are 100% safe, and the regulator ensure that that broker putting your fund in a segregated account, that broker have enough insurance to pay you back if there is any accident happens. And another thing is that that broker cannot manipulate any kind of price or anything like that. And that's why as a trader, the only thing that you have is your trading account, right? So if you make your trading in the right way, the only thing that you need to make sure that the broker is regulated. And that is why I recommend the regulated broker. So by saying this, actually I'm creating an awareness to those who are coming on trading, so that they are landed to the safe place, and from there they can start their positive profitable journey to become a profitable trader. Now if someone make a mistake, let's say opening a trade with a big lot, having a loss, everyone understand that this is their responsibility. It's nothing to do with the broker. But if the broker does this, that's unacceptable, it's undeniable, and that cannot be accepted, right? So this is why I create that awareness so that they can join. Even you don't have to, let's say if I say that use this broker, that it doesn't have to be that Trade. Maybe in the future I might say another regulated broker. So it doesn't have to be Trade. You can find a regulated broker. So then why do I say? Because even if you find a regulated broker, you don't know actually which kind of regulation is stronger, which kind of regulation is weaker. So for those who trust me, I keep their trust. This is the main thing here. Okay, I hope that you understood it. Thank you very much for telling this. Yeah, clarification is very important to know that. Yes, coach. Yeah, very good. Thank you. Thanks for that. Yes, we can. Good evening. Live and clear. FOMC. What is FOMC, sir? Okay, in my time it's 4 a.m. in the morning, but I'm a night wolf, so I will be waking. I train myself to stay awake overnight every single day. I can stay overnight awake, I can stay all day long awake, and that's how I condition myself, because I love trading. Hey coach, I live in Zambia, Africa. Can I still use this broker that you just recommended? Yeah, you can look at that, but I think that your country might have a little bit of restriction, but you can ask their live chat, see because I can't remember which country they are not accepting. I think a couple of countries they don't accept, few countries, but you can look at that, no problem. Thank you. I believe you are when I be for about trade, otherwise you would. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, absolutely, that's awesome. Is XM trading is regulated broker. I don't know actually that one, that trade, that broker. I have never pondered into them. You can look at that. All right, so thank you for that. So let's dive into the into our analysis to find a good trading opportunity. Now if we look at here on DXY, if we look at DXY, what we are doing here is that let's look at the daily perspective. Let me see. All right, so if we look at the daily on DXY, we see that previous day a pin bar here. Now with that pin bar, we have seen this bullish pin bar. Now with that pin bar, what we saw that the price has today has broken the high and then coming down. So what I think that the XY might be coming down further and breaking the low to create a new lower low. So there is a probability for DXY to come down below this level, so which is a very this is an important level of support. And if we look at the lower time frame, we see that there is a probability for DXY, as we mentioned, that there is a bull flag in that area, so which could be breaking. And so this is a bull flag in that area, and with that bull flag, what we can expect on for the price to come down further to break the low, and then we can think of going long. All right, so for this one DXY, what we can expect for the price to move up to create a new higher high. So firstly here we can expect further downside, and what I think that it might break this low, and then we could see that DXY is heading to the upside. So if this is the situation, then we might see that the price breaking the low and then moving up to create a new higher high. So DXY is potentially potentially locally we could see some downside before FOMC, and then we can expect it to move towards its long-term uptrending direction. So this is what we could see on DXY. And with that being said, let's see what else we have. So with that DXY, we can expect downside, means that gold we could see some local upside. All right, so we can expect for local upside, and then we can expect for the price to come back down on gold. Now I'll go back to gold again to see. Here is the when it's come down to very lower time frame on gold, we may not be able to match with the other instrument how it is doing. Whenever we will see that entry opportunity, definitely we will be looking to enter. Okay, so here if you look at the lower time frame again, 1 hour, the gold is still, it's still undecided either to go up further or wanna come down from this level. If we look at the daily with the FOMC, this is a last day of trading week, a narrower candle, and I would really want to see that gold have down further. I think that it might come down further before breaking towards the upside. All right, guys, I hope that you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a big like. We do often, frequently open position. Yesterday also we had open position, and I want to see that today also giving us some good trading opportunity with the FOMC coming. Make sure that you stay patient, and we'll be discussing more stories about trading psychology, like the favor Shipalini all the time says that tell more stories about trading psychology. So we'll be talking about more also about the trading psychology. Good evening, can you use access? Banu, you can ask me, Banu, when so you have integrated that now. From now on, we are integrating a lot of things in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, along with, so far I was sharing all my trades to VIP Telegram channel, and I'll keep sharing all my trades to the VIP Telegram channel. At the same time, there will be another option for anyone wants to directly copy to their account, maybe in a demo account. I'll recommend, because it's only for educational. You can directly take it to your account to see, and at the same time, you will be learning and growing as a trader. You can join today if you want to do that. There's a lot of value in this academy. To be, it's you can say that from kindergarten to PhD or double PhD here available with me in this academy, because everything is created to help traders. So I would recommend you to join if you want to see. I do share all my trades, and also now there is a new addition to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Anyone can directly copy the trade that I'm opening if you like. So, and in addition to that, also you can learn the strategy that I'm trading, and also you can access all the trading tools that I have. If you are our lifetime member, you will be here forever. So link below this video in the description area, you can check the link, visit the website, and let me know any question using the live chat. I can give you the mentorship address today, www.forextradingwizard.com. So mentorship address given on the live chat, you can use that. You can click that link and then visit the website, and then you can click join now button, then you will be able to join us to be part of the trading community. Coach, can you check WTI all please? Yeah, absolutely. Good afternoon, we'll be looking at that. Good afternoon, coach, everybody. Let's have a peaceful day. Yes, this is what the main goal here is, to make peep in either on gold or GBP or any other instrument. So by the way, GBP AUD trade that we opened yesterday, we closed break even. I think that it has gone to the TP target exactly after going to some kind of pullback, because we opened two trades, one gold and the other one here, but GBP AUD in fact has gone to the TP. How many were you on this live session were on that GBP AUD trade? JPY, thank you very much. 6. Next move on gold. This is what we are trying to figure out. Stay tuned. Let's find out. Okay, so GBP AUD is keep pushing down. You can see that from that zone we open, it's just now came to more than 3 times. All right, so GBP AUD was daily middleman, so took the sell. Very good. All right, so we see some again pullback to the upside on gold. Let me see. So gold moves so far bullish. All right, it is still maintaining that bullish, but you know, this market not very, if you look at here, you can see it's not that much impressively bullish. Anytime with the FOMC, we could see that pullback still on the trade. Very good, Marcy. So thank you for great setup for GBP AUD. Amazing. Innocent, how can I copy your trade, coach? You can copy. You want to copy, you can copy. If you are our VIP member, I think you are our VIP member, then the information is available on the group. All right, thank you for that. So let's now look at, let me see what else we have in that area. Okay, so with that on gold, we see that there is a long wick. Now let me see GBP USD. Now GBP USD, we see that some again some pullback coming up to the upside. Okay, so let me see here on GBP USD. We saw that from the 4-hour is forming a narrow doji. Now GBP USD, after this previous session's long wick candle, this session the price couldn't break the high. We see that the price has you see that in that area the price couldn't create a new lower low. Instead we see that the market started to move up. And if we look at the daily and from higher time frame monthly, we see that there is a bearish price action. From the weekly, we see that this is so far a narrow doji. The price is not going much further downside. I think GBP USD along with many other instruments, we might see the deeper pullback. Now if you look at the daily, you see that this trend on GBP USD is a little bit of in an imbalanced situation. So what do I mean by imbalance? Keep in mind, guys, see there are there is an American day trader. I think his name is Cohen or Colin, forgot his exact name. I think some of you know that. So you know what is he's a very profitable trader. All right, so you might find later he got a big hedge fund as well. So this is the beauty of being a trader. You can think big, very big. Okay, being a trader means you can even build a hedge fund by yourself, which is possible. Now there are many things that as a trader that you need to understand, that along with the strategy, also it is important that you apply, which is called the intuition. So what is an intuition? You know that Einstein said that intuition is more important than knowledge. Okay, imagination is more important than knowledge. So, or what, how he said, the logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you from everywhere. So this is where it comes to the intuition. So what is an intuition? See, and a strategy alone will never give you full feel of the market. You need to come, you see, fully mechanically. Now as a trader, if we trade fully like a mechanical way, that feels very good, because you know why we like that word, that you know, I want a rule based strategy that will keep the emotion away, is because as a matter of fact is that we really want to get rid of our emotion. All right, we don't like the emotion. Because of that emotion we lose money, so you want to, you know, break that emotion by any means of tools or anything like that that can give us just to get rid of that emotion. But the matter of fact, you cannot get rid of that emotion. It's you, it's built in inside you. So you need to deal with that emotion so that you can overcome that. You know, there is a saying that let's say if someone is dreaming every night that a dark shadow is chasing him or her every day, so if you see that in the dream that something scary is chasing you, everyone dreams, most of people, I think you also dream, and if you you know, flee from that shadow or from that something that you scary, you will see the same dream every single day. But the day you'll stand up in front of that and face it, next day you'll not see this dream anymore, because your subconscious got programmed that you are capable of facing that scary things in your life. In the same way, anything you want to overcome, you first need to deal with it. So that's why the intuition is very, very important in terms of trading. This is the things that no one will tell you, because you know why no one will tell you? Because the more will tell you, the less will be able to keep you in control. So because of that, you know, intuition is very, very important in terms of trading. So what is an intuition? See, if you apply the intuition here, let's look at that. You will not, as I mentioned, that these things are only unique to this channel, so make sure you leave a like and also stick to the channel forever as long as you are trading. Now apply that intuition. What do you see here? See this market, what we see here on GBP USD, it is exhausted market. All right, so this is how you can think of like a living things. So imagine like this, you know, a trend. Let's say when it comes to uptrend, it becomes much more easier to understand. Let's say a trend is moving like that. Now what's your intuition tells here? This is the key points that you see. Definitely your intuition is telling that this market will fall down like a mango tree or a banana tree that has a lot of banana will fall down, right? It's true. This is how it works. It's in fact will fall down, and that market is not a good market for buying, neither a good market for selling. When you gonna buy this market, let it fall down and then let it create a reversal pattern, and then let it move, give you that trade. This is how you can apply that intuition. So if you look at here on GBP USD, I don't think that this market is gonna drop further in that way. Instead, what it needs is, it's like the just opposite of this one here. Okay, so it's became like this. All right, so it needs like that, and then gonna come down or even breaking to the upside. So GBP USD here, we see that it's gonna move to the upside. It's so it's highly likely that nothing is guaranteed, as I mentioned, that it's gonna move to the upside. Highly likely we can expect afterwards potential downside after gathering liquidity. Now you can see that if you look at the weekly, you can see it's a narrow doji. Without breaking the high, less likely that Gbpusd will drop. So that means we might see on DXY as well some local downside movement. And with that being said, what we will be waiting here on Gbpusd, you can see here on the lower time frame, on the 30 minutes as well, the market is trying to create some local movement. On the 15 minutes as well, we see the price is trying to break to the upside on Gbpusd as well. All right, so let's see how it does, and then we'll be looking to enter again as soon as we find that trading opportunity. All right, so now we see that Gbpusd is now, as I mentioned, it's gonna push up for deeper liquidity grab. Then we can expect it to come down to create a new lower low. All right, so let's see what else we have. Let me know in the live chat which one you are trading, and in the meantime, guys, if you like this stream, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to you are looking to join a regulated broker, I always recommend to join a regulated broker. The broker that I am using currently is also regulated. There is a link below this video in the description area, and also I can give you a link in the live chat that you can use it to join a regulated broker, start trading with a regulated broker. That will give you a big edge in your trading, staying in a safe broker. Now let me see JPY pairs, what it is doing. Now looking at dollar yen, so you see that on dollar yen there is this is the lower time frame. We can see some rejection coming up on dollar yen. If we look at the daily, you see monthly, weekly, and from the daily we see that this is a daily time frame on dollar yen. We see that the price has broken that resistance line and created an overextended market. After creating this overextended market on dollar yen, the price has come down from this long week candle. And if we look at the lower time frame on dollar yen, we can see that this market with this big move, it's getting rejected to the downside. I think that this is it's giving us another opportunity for potential buying on dollar yen, because if you look at here, this market is in fact a long-term bullish market, and you see that quite a few candles here gathered liquidity in that zone, and with that liquidity trigger, the market has formed this momentum. It's coming down. Breaking any of this level will give us suitable entry opportunity. Now this kind of market, I like to trade. Now if we look at our TF strategy, this is also a very important to have a strategy now, especially when you are looking at a trending market, which is very, very crucial to trade on a trending market. I like to trade in a trending market. You can see that there is a this is my TF strategy and also TF indicator that I use to find trading opportunity. Now whenever the market is crossing that zone, gathering liquidity, you can see that there is a big move happening. Now if we look at this candlestick pattern, then you see that actually how it is important to look at the liquidity when you are trading, and then you can hold those positions. In the similar way, I will be waiting for dollar yen to come down locally. Probably when breaking this low will give us another buying opportunity. I think that it's gonna drop further now, and then we could see the dollar yen again breaking to the upside to create a new higher high. So yeah, we see that this is where the market is doing. We could see the dollar yen coming down below this level. This is support level, and in that support, either breaking this low or breaking this low will give us suitable entry opportunity on dollar yen. So as soon as I will find suitable entry, I will consider going long on dollar yen along the zone with a high probability trade setup. All right, so let's see how it goes. And any trade that I open, I do share with members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy with entry, stop loss, and take profit target. Now these days, even you can directly copy in your demo account. I would recommend to trade on a demo account or in a smaller account, any trade that I'm opening. So to do that, to be part of that, you can join today. Link below this video in the description area if you want to be part of that. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me or ask the live agent in the live chat. So thank you. Let's see. Awesome. I think commodity, currencies, and CAD. Today's move on markets would be choppy. So the market move, I think that during the FOMC there will be definitely volatility. It's still very hot. Coach, please analyze GJ. Yeah, absolutely. Can you spell? Thank you. So NASDAQ, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. That's awesome. US30. Yeah. So let's quickly look at that US30 and NASDAQ. We see some very unusual market movement currently. So we see that here on if we look at NASDAQ, looking at the daily. Okay, so we see that from the daily, this is a long-term bullish market on NASDAQ. Why am I looking at daily? Because when you look at the daily time frame, basically you are looking at the master time frame. This is the time frame that I really respect because it's not a higher time frame, neither a lower time frame. Is the time frame perfectly aligned? And I like daily time frame because in the time frame there's a lot of volume comes, and some trader that I saw that only trade on the daily time frame and then forget it, because once you learn trading, say I would say that when you are trading, don't look at today one trade, tomorrow two trade, or I would recommend you to look at your old age. You see, this is how you need to look at the bigger picture. Bird's eye view will give you, that's how you can remain disciplined. Imagine that you are, let's say, I don't know what's your age, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50, and then imagine you are at 60, 65, 70, right? That's where the people really need this kind of trading and this freedom, because this is where the most what I say, the difficult time comes in place. And according to Napoleon Hill, in his book, he said that Outwitting the Devil, that there are three primal fear people are, governed. All the action that we take, majority of the time, majority of the actions is dominated by three primal fear. And these are the fear of, fear of poverty, fear of getting old, and fear of death. So these are the three primal fear. Now, one of my friend long ago asked me that, okay, how does a man has a 10, let's say 10-story building in the town, how can he be fear of poverty? So fear of poverty is more of, it's like rather than being poor is rather than being embarrassed, or rather than being, it's more of embarrassment. All right, for example, those who has 10-storied building in the middle of the town, that man will feel embarrassed about becoming one of his building, like not having 10. That's the fear that man has. So in that way, this is all things that is covered. And this is where, when you become a consistently profitable trader, you can overcome those fears that governs our life in majority of the time, majority of the decisions. So this is what I would recommend you to look at when you are when you are trading, because it's not about tomorrow you're gonna quit your job and then become a profitable trader. It's about looking at long-term picture where it will give you a freedom. And there is a saying from a wise man said that 1,000 miles journey begin with the first step. So first step, second step, small, every day improve a little bit, 1%. All right, and next day 1%, and the next day 1%, and that's how you can go to the point that you will be unstoppable. There is no such thing as becoming overnight. All right, so this is what I would recommend, just to always look at the bigger picture, look at the things that will make you absolutely enrich over time. So now looking at that on daily time frame on NASDAQ. So why does it so important? Because if you trade on daily, let's say you understood everything, all right, you are very proficient, 5 years, 10 years of profitable trader, you have a capital, so you can trade on daily just for an hour each day, and then forget it. That will give you everything that you need to be a profitable trader. So this is why it is important that you look at always higher time frame, so that you also get familiar with it. And if you have enough time, like me, I do a lot of lower time frame trade also, as well as higher time frame. So all time frame that you can use, depending on, if you love to sitting down in front of the chart, trade on the lower time frame. If you love to going out, spending time with family, friends, then trade on the higher time frame. The only goal here is to be profitable no matter what time frame you are trading, what is the trading style. So this is why, if you look at the NASDAQ, we see that from the daily, this market, starting with this daily chart, this is an impulse here, and then correction, consolidation. We have seen that there is another drop. Now with that drop, the price has broken this support level, and with this long wick candle, what do you see? That from that zone, the price now pushing high. And I think that if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the support level here, and with this long wick candle, the price is trying to break to the upside, and with that breakout, we see that the market is trying to be heading to the upside, and but I think that in that zone we can expect for the price to create a new higher high, or we could see rejection if we see DXY is behaving the other way. So the only way we know how we will be trading is based on the liquidity. I'll be waiting for a liquidity trigger, which is a trigger of my trade. Also, in majority of the time I trade based on liquidity as the market moves from liquidity to liquidity. So I'll be waiting for a liquidity trigger for an entry opportunity, either to the bullish or bearish based on the current time price action. So let's see how it does. I'll keep you updated. I don't see any clear direction in that zone yet. Once you'll see that, we'll be looking to trade. Now let's going back to gold, and we see that on gold the previous 1 hour form a doji. All right, so you see that there's a 4 hour close. Now in this 4 hour close, now I will be looking at all the instrument to see if there is any significant trading opportunity on the lower time frame. Let me see here, JPY, GJ, so you see that in that area JPY, how it is doing here on the lower time frame. Let me open some of the things that I need to keep it on here. If we look at the JPY, we see that back-to-back 2 long week candle has formed on GJ. Okay, so that you can see me. Let me see what JPY is doing. So this is forming a doji. Let me see. I think GJ might have some upside momentum. Okay, so here GJ, let me see the higher time frame, guys. It will give us a clear direction in the market. Now from the weekly, what we saw that previous week JPY has formed a doji, all right, so which is a middleman. Now this week we have seen initially has gone up to this price station, okay, so which is the resistance level, and from that zone we have seen that GJ had a rejection. Now if you are not sure about the price station, I would recommend you to subscribe to the channel. All right, so you will be able to see everything then. So if you go to the channel in our YouTube channel, go to the playlist, and you will find that price station. There is a very important lesson that I posted 2 weeks earlier. You can watch that, where you will understand that where the market normally reverse on the lower time frame. If you synchronize that higher time frame and the lower time frame, you will be able to understand actually how the market moves. So from that zone we saw that GJ had a rejection on the weekly, which is the daily, also a long week candle. I think that with the GBP USD, GBP JPY, we might see some pullback or deeper move, and then finally we could see that upside coming. So from the 4-hour perspective, we see that GJ currently trying to break the high. You can see here long week candle series of higher low. So you could see that the market slowly heading to the upside. Even we could see it's gonna break the high. So looking at very lower time frame on the 15 minutes chart, we see that here these are bullish price action on GBP JPY, quite a few candles forming that liquidity, and this market is, you can see it's now trying to break to the upside. Any kind of break and then coming back down will give us bullish trading opportunity. This market, I think that slowly trying to break to the upside. Any kind of break of the low will give us bullish opportunity, or if it breaks to the upside, breaking this high, even we could see selling opportunity on the lower time frame. This market on GJ sometime moves very strangely because there's a lot of volatility. It's a very volatile pair. It's very good for trading on 15 minutes or 5 minutes like the gold. So we'll keep eye on that as well, on this one as well. As soon as we'll find entry, we'll be looking to enter. All right, so we'll keep eye on GJ. In the meantime, let me look at gold. All right, so gold bulls trying to break the high, but I think that gold bulls may not find much strength. You see that whenever the price is going up, forming long week candles. So this long week candle on the 30 minutes that you can see on the 15 minutes, for me, I think that it's getting exhausted, the buyers. So you could see that gold coming down to create a new lower low. Guys, I hope that you are enjoying. Make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Laura, thank you. Gold, good evening coach. What all factors should be included in your best strategy for trading? Gopi, very good question. We'll be discussing that. Lincoln, what I notice is the will always collect liquidity from the top and bottom before making its. Yes, Lincoln, this is a very, very important point to look at. When you see that the market gathers liquidity from both sides, you need to combine with the direction of the trend. I'll point these two questions back to back. Let me first of all come to that point. Okay, see, this is sometimes you need a little bit of experience, but see, when you see like this a market, let's say doing something like that, right, trending, and then what you could see when the market is exhausted, something like that. All right, so it basically has broken out, has come back down like that, and then you'll see that trending again like that. So I'll give you a real example as well. So what it did, that it has broken this resistance, so it's a liquidity trigger, or any kind of key level. You'll see it will break, come back down here, and then it will gather liquidity here, and then it will trend in the direction. This is a very, very powerful set. If you can identify that both sides liquidity trigger along with the direction of the trend, you can have a lot of good trading opportunity, no doubt about it. All right, so now let me show you some examples of that so that you understand what we are talking about here on and also you'll see that the bigger moves, most of the bigger moves happen in that way. So you see that in that zone also, every bigger move will have this pattern of both sides liquidity trigger. Now you can see that in this market here, this is a gold market on the 15 minutes. The market is trending in this channel. Now where do you see the liquidity trigger? You can see below this weekly candle there is this specifically very high liquidity zone. All right, so the market gather liquidity from the bottom, from the support, has gone back up. Now before, when it was gathering liquidity here, how the market was looking like. Make sure guys you stick till the end. These things you will not find anywhere, so make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So you can see that here this is a support level. The price has gathered liquidity, and this is a resistance line here, which is also established resistance on this lower time frame. And the market, after gathering liquidity here, has gone back up. All right, and then what happened is that the market gathered liquidity from the top. See how many candles it has gathered liquidity, and finally it made that bigger move to the downside. And when you can identify that, what's the benefit of identifying? Even if you identify it later, it still is beneficial to you, because when the market gathers liquidity like that, it makes the bigger move. All right, so it will give you an indication, a clue to hold the trade for bigger profit target. Smash the like button now, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. If you want to know more about this, also don't hesitate to check out the link below this in the description area. In addition to that, for those who are hungry for knowledge, also you can quite a few times I got quite a few question about books. So if you want to listen audiobooks from Amazon for free, I created a link below this video in the description. You can find that. You can get a 2 months free trial completely, and then afterwards even you can cancel it without anything. In these 2 months you can train yourself to learn some of the greatest secret that some traders have shared in the books. You can do that too. It's just for helping you to gain knowledge in trading. So let's see now what else you have. Sir, can we determine the news? Determine, you mean that the prediction is almost it's that there are quite a few hedge funds manager was got accused of insider news. So prediction is very good, but insider is not allowed. Okay, so what is insider? Insider means that you know the news before the news. So prediction we can make for FOMC. This is the main goal here in this live session. We will create an potential plan for our FOMC trading. I will come up with that after a couple of minutes. Let's first look at that, and then we'll see which way FOMC might be heading, and we'll discuss that as well. GBP USD, sir. Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. Thank you. WTI, gold. No, gold. Yeah, coach, please have a look at US30. All right, so we have looked at dollar yen. Let me see quickly. Dollar yen, and what about the GBP JPY? What's happening with GBP JPY? Okay, so we see that there isn't much movement yet on this. Okay, so let's look at euro dollar, and then I will be looking at other pairs as well. All right, so if you are enjoying the live session, make sure guys you leave a like, and let me see that euro dollar. All right, so euro dollar, we see that in that area euro dollar is currently locally bullish. This is what I discussed a couple of minutes ago, that GJ might keep pushing high, which is doing GBP/JPY. So euro dollar and GBP USD, not GBP USD and euro dollar, both of them moving almost in the same direction, except the fact that euro dollar is a bit stronger than GBP. Now euro dollar, what do you see on euro dollar? If we look at the daily, what we see here on the daily time frame, the price previous day has formed a narrow doji. Today so far, after breaking the daily low, we see that there is a significant movement, and with that movement, because the price failed to create a new lower low, we could see that euro dollar is heading to the upside to this liquidity zone on the 4-hour time frame. So from the daily, which is the daily 20 EMA, and very highly likely that we could see euro dollar heading to the daily 20 EMA, which is a very high liquidity zone. Now, as I mentioned earlier about the intuitive trading, also very important. If you look at here, this is a resistance line, and from that resistance we can expect, now if the price is breaking that resistance, very highly likely that it's gonna come up to the upper resistance line. So there are two here, you see there are two levels. Okay, so as the price is approaching that resistance, any break of this, we could see euro dollar is heading to the next one. All right, so if it is heading to the next one, then we can expect euro dollars to have some short-term upside momentum, which we see that the price is doing. Okay, so ultimately, in that way, we will see that euro dollar has broken to the upside. It might go up a lot. From the weekly, we see that it's pushing high for a pullback, but I'm not impressed that euro dollar is gonna change its trend. Instead, you could see that the market has gone up. Either at worst case, we could see that euro dollar has broken the weekly high, and if it is gonna do that, if it's gonna breaking the weekly high, that's a very, very good place for looking to sell, but which is above this swing high. And this is where the liquidity, as we are discussing about, and in that zone we will see that the market is, if it breaks the high, which is a probability, and then from that zone we can expect for the price to come down. Now, the probability, what did I tell that about the probability? You see, this is where that the 90 according to statistics, 90% retail trader fail. This is a very, very important factor to look at. 90% retail trader fail. Why? Because 90% retail trader don't understand the probability. So what is a probability? What is a probability? This is the question that I want to ask you guys. Let me know. I also need to see that how you look at the probability. Coach, what's the instrument do you use to know the direction of the market? Delson, what instruments do you use to know the direction of the market? The instrument that I use to know the direction of the market is market structure. This is only the way that I can look at the direction of the market based on the market structure only. Thank you. All right. How long can I hold gold? Are you holding gold? which trade that you are holding. I have no idea, because I didn't open any trade on gold. So if you are holding that, I would say that you can hold it for the rest of your life. That will be fun. But let me know which way you are holding on to it, because it's very precious metal on gold. Good afternoon, coach. Please kindly look at US30. Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. So let me know, guys, what is the probability? Cameroon, absolutely. And yeah, AUD USD, yeah, absolutely. Zofia, probability, likelihood of something happening. Okay, anyone coming up any more ideas? What is the probability? Awesome. And AUD and ZUSD, I will be looking at that. Anyone have any idea about what is the probability? The odds of an outcome. Okay, outcome. Please, can I hold my position? I'm buying since 1928. So you're buying from 1928 on gold. Probability of something occurring. Okay, so you know, if you studied maths, then you know that there is a term called permutation and combination. That is, I think, a high school maths. Then you have seen some of the things how happen. So if you look at probability, all right, so let's see that on probability. Now the probability in the definition of a trader is now let me give my definition here and see how it makes sense to you. Probability is being false and true at the same time. Now can you make sense of it? Let me know. Probability means that being true or false at the same time. You see, this is where we need to rewire our brain. Now I'm repeating again. Let me know if it makes sense to you. Probability means that being true and false at the same time. Now can you make sense of it? All right, very good. So this is where the real secret lies of a trader, is to know that so probability, let me explain in another format. Let's say you have a bowl of water, all right, pure water. Now, you know, distilled water, that I can say, very clean water. Now you put some river water in it, all right, from river, then that little bit of, you know, not fully pure, little bit of pollution in it, and you put that water in that pure distilled water and gonna mix it, right? This is probability, all right? So when you mix it with that water, then this water, if you drink, you actually drinking the pure and impure water at the same time. All right, this is probability. Now how does it apply in trading? Let's find out. Now if I take a trade, all right, if I take a trade, then if you buy, let's say you buy from here, stop loss here, take profit here. Now when you think in terms of probability, you think that this trade is gonna be winner and loser at the same time. All right, so if you apply the quantum physics in it, all right, the mathematics or physics probability, it means that the both of this reality exist at the same time. So future, any future event is probability. All right, so for example, let's say a child, went to the school, has gone for an exam. Now when the child come back home and someone ask the child that you're gonna pass or fail. Now to pass and to fail, both probability exist. All right, both of this, anything that's happening in the future, they exist at the same time. All right, so there is no, this is where our mind is programmed in the society that way, that always what we do is that we go to jump onto a conclusion that Powell is going to increase or not increase, so we jump onto conclusion, right? But they both exist at the same time. So then how do you use to create your life? So when you use in a right way the probability, you actually know that the choice that you are making is not an absolute but a probability, and based on your choice the chance of happening is increasing. So let's say if I take a trade, all right, if I take a trade like this, I'm not taking a trade, guys, don't jump on a trade, just an example. Let's say if I take a trade like this, now it is a winner or a loser. The mind, the way we think, that we jump onto a conclusion, we say that okay, it's a winner, and as soon as we think it's a winner, we actually predict the future in a certain way. Now there is no certainty in probability. Certainty and probability, they are contrary to each other, and that is why when you think in terms of probability, you discard certainty, and that is where the real trading happens. All right, because you know that this trade is gonna be winner and loser at the same time, so you always know that there is a component of losing trade in the winning trade, and there's a component of winning trade in the losing trade, and that's how you can discriminate and you can differentiate what is a probability and what is certainty, and then you can do the risk management, because you know that you are risking a probability, not the certainty. If you throw an apple from the top of the tree, that's gonna fall, all right, it's a certainty, but the first human being who saw that the apple is going to fall, he thought in terms of probability, because we see over and over and again, so we program that it's gonna be certainly falling. But the future event that is not related to the falling of an apple is always a probability, and that's where the trading is. Okay, so this is where probability, so you can remember it in its easiest way, is that true and false at the same time, and that will let you think, right? We don't want to think, the human being doesn't want to think. So let's now find out what is which way the market is heading. Now gold is before the candle close, we can see that the market is trying to push high. Let it move to the upside with the news, and okay, so you see that there is some breakout. So with the FOMC, the gold is getting very, very volatile, and with that volatility on gold, so we'll wait for an entry. I hope that you guys enjoying, even if you are not enjoying, say yourself that you are enjoying, because what we say is what we experience. There are some more fun coming up. This is always trading is fun, isn't it? Probability, chance that something might occur in the case that the market might move in a certain direction. Yeah, makes sense. Probability is almost surety that something will happen. Okay, that's louder. So you are very certain about the probability. That's very good. Chance of happening something. Okay, so what about the chance of not happening something? All right, so everyone is always very interested about happening something. What about not happening something? Chance of not happening something, isn't it? Randomly probability. Okay, probability is a part of. Okay, very good. Yes, sir. Whenever I'm unsure about outcome. Okay, there is a lot of opinion. Very good. Diverse opinion important. That's very good. I remember taking statistics as a number line between 0, 1 and 0. Okay, yeah, this number line 0, 1. I think 0 to infinity. That's what you should have looked at. That absolutely agree about. Makes sense. It means you are open for yeah, okay. Drop coming on gold. Yeah, we see that gold now, short term upside after forming that inverted head and shoulder. All right, so with this test of this 20 MA, price has moved up, and so what do you have started? I started human psychology. Thank you. Okay, so let's look at I'm just looking at all of them to see. We see that AUD USD is still pushing high and highly volatile, and at the same time GJ has broken towards the upside and moving up. We see a very sharp movement on GJ. So GBPJPY, as I mentioned, this is the daily chart, has broken the daily high. Okay, so let me see how it is trying to break out. Okay, so we see that GBPJPY. Let's see if we can find an entry. I think that it's gonna gather liquidity from here. We can expect some deeper pullback, and then we might see another entry opportunity. Very volatile. So let's see, because GBPJPY also very good pair sometime to trade. This is a highly volatile instrument. Let's find out where is the next opportunity. Your opportunity finder as a trader. Let's see here. There is a sharp rejection from the top on GBPJPY. So we see another which way is heading, guys? GJ. I think it's gonna take another liquidity below the daily support level. It's gonna break again. If we look at the daily, we look at 15 minutes where the candle is closing is need to look for the entry. This one is closing a half body, half candle. So if it is breaking the low here, especially below this low, should be able to see again another buying opportunity. But at the moment, if we look at the lower time frame, 1 hour or other time frame, we see that the market is currently trying to create a bullish momentum. Okay, so we'll leave that GJ in that way to see how it is trying to do. Might break to the upside. So if we look at the weekly, we can see that it might even break the weekly high here, which is very possible, or might just change its direction from this level as well. So once you'll see that entry, we'll look for entry, but at the moment what I see that GJ here it's not trying to fail to create a higher high. So a 15-minute closed as a bullish candle with a just looking to see where is the entry opportunity. Okay, so GJ is gonna break to the upside again. So let it play in that area, and then we'll be looking to see where is the entry. In the meantime, we see that there's a bounce on gold, a very sharp bounce. So that bounce also reflecting on Gbpusd. See very sharp bounce on gold. If you look at the 4 hour, guys, be patient always. Trading is all about being patient. Once you are patient, then you can make bigger profit. This is how trading works. When you time it, market will tell you that it's your time, and you can take the bigger bigger profit with a high probability trade. Now from the 5 minutes, we see that from the daily resistance, GJ had a bounce here on this level, so we might see a bounce in GBP/JPY. And also if we look at okay, that's a big jump on gold. So we see a very significant jump on gold, and so from the weekly we see break of the high, and from the 1 hour also we see that upside. I think that might even a reversal call as FOMC coming. So if we look at the weekly, which has broken all this high from the weekly, so from the 4 hour a very bigger move, and if we comparatively look at the GJ, also you see that the market from 1 hour, which is coming to close as a bullish candle, okay. So from 5 minutes has got a rejection from the top, okay, back to back 2 candles. It's got a rejection on GJ. All right, so okay, let me see on okay here, let me see where you can find an entry on gold for this big move. So this is a FOMC move basically, right? So all right, where is the entry? See, when the market moves like that, all right, you need to be a little bit of patient. So that's why the wise man says that when everyone is greedy, you need to be fearful. All right, when everyone is fearful, then you need to be greedy. That's how trading. All right, hope that you are getting a very good understanding of the trading psychology. Patience, because patience pays off. All right, you know that rather than giving the market, let's keep it with us, but when the market will give us, we will take it. So we see that DXY, on the in the beginning of this session, if we go back, this is the channel that I have drawn. This is what we discussed, that DXY from this level may continue to drop, and it has dropped on DXY, and with that drop, the price, this is the support level here on DXY, and we can expect for the price support to come down. All right, so here what I'm expecting for the DXY to break down and then to trend. So it has done its first job to break from this bull flag. this break might bring it to the support level, and then we could see that upside momentum. And if we look at again on gold and Gbpusd and all the instrument, now Gbpusd, if you remember, also we are talking about that. So from the daily, this is what we're discussing, that GJ may not drop. Now from my memory, what I remember is that what we discuss about the intuition, right? Intuitive understanding of the market. Now this is what I said, that the gold and Gbpusd, I don't think that it's gonna drop. Instead, you could see that it's gonna go up to test this level. Now you might say, okay, if I know that, why didn't I open the trade? This is where the probability comes in place. This is what I'm discussing about the probability. That probability means that, you know, I can be right and wrong at the same time. I know the directional bias, but I didn't have the entry because the trend is down. And until I see that three most important factors that I consider, the three most important secret of trading is the market structure, liquidity, and price action. Unless they are combining together to give me an entry, I'm not entering the trade, because I entered a lot, you know. I don't know how many of you will be resonating with that. Maybe, you know, this is what I'm not, you know, I always share what happened to me in my journey, so that you guys know that actually it may happen to anyone. So I was, you know, over trading all the time. I blown multiple accounts and I lost a lot of money, and then I learned in a hard way. You know, I am a bit slow learner, so it took me almost 3.5 years to be profitable as a trader, but it pays off along the way. All right, so it paid off, and because of that I have created this academy. After making the biggest loss, that I realized that actually I'm not doing in the right way, and then I went to the online mentor that really helped me a lot. Okay, quite a few mentors still there, but they I have learned the real, you know, real trading from them, how the market structure works, how the liquidity works. And this is what I would say, that if you are having a loss in trading, that I would say that you're in the right path. I'm not saying that you should have a loss, but I'm saying that, you know, this is the way so of being a trader. It's not that you don't know that you are losing, but is the way of being a trader. And so don't quit, but at the same time learn from it. Don't keep repeating, you know, the same mistake, then you keep losing. I would say that when you have a loss, rather than being, you know, upset about it, learn from it so that you can next time make it correct, and everything happens in that way, right? So this is how everyone become profitable, by learning from their mistake. If someone say that I have never had a loss but I'm a profitable trader, I wouldn't believe it. Okay, I wouldn't believe it, because it's not possible. It's not possible not to lose but be profitable from the day one, or even, you know, without losing in a live account. Let's say someone may be profit, you know, lose in demo and then come to the live and become profitable. Also, I don't believe it, because it's the way it is. Let me know in the live chat that if I can find someone who is profitable from his first live account. Can you let me know? Let me see how many of you in that. Then the VIP signal. Joni, yeah, absolutely, you can join that. I do share all my trades, because I'm not afraid to share my trades to the VIPs. I know that, you know, in this industry people hesitate to share their trades, but I don't, because I'm a profitable trader. I share my real trade with entry, stop loss, and take profit target, along with all the education that I have gained so far. I've recorded in the website, and also there is a lot of trading tools available. You can chat with other members as well. Link below this video in the description area, and also join the free Telegram channel as well. Also free Discord available. So let me give you the Discord link so you can join the both free Telegram channel and both Discord group. And if you want any kind of VIP signals as well, you can check out the link in the description area. It's the first link in the description. And also let me give you the Discord group. So join the Discord, free Discord given in the live chat, where there will be a lot of opportunity for all of you to grow. Trading takes time, but you need the right education, right information, right mentorship, which is here available. There's a lot of free opportunity also will have. So make sure you join the free Discord group given in the live chat. And also I'll put a link below this in the description. In the next live you will find it. So Discord as well as the free Telegram channel also available in the description area. So all the VIP signals sent to the free Telegram channel for simplicity, and also will be sent to the Discord group as well at the same time, so that you can, whoever likes what, you can enjoy there, have time, share your ideas, learn and grow as a trader. It's a big community, and you can share your thought. All right, so if you like that, make sure you like it. If you don't like it, also make sure you give a big not like button. Do something and stay active. So let's find out now which way the market is heading at the moment. We see that gold had a significant move and then it's now trying to pull back. Let's find out where is our entry. So okay, so from 5 minutes there is a bearish candle. So let me find out where is the entry. Let me know, guys, where is the entry on gold. Do you see any entry in any time frame? Did you work on psychology film? Yes, Babhaya. Sometimes it's fine. I find it difficult to spell the name. Yes, I work on psychology, on my own psychology. Okay, thank you very much. All right. So you see that there's a saying in, not saying, it's a real. Imagine that you are in a house, all right? When you are in a house, everything is made of mud. TV, chair, table, spoon that you will be eating, okay? TV that you will be watching, everything is made of mud, all right? Now, the shape is different, okay? The shape of the chair, table, everything is different. But the fundamental building blocks is the mud, right? So to understand anything, you just need to know the mud, because it's the building block of everything in that house. Similarly, in this world, if you want to know anything, all right, it's everything available inside you. So once you know your own psychology, you can understand every human psychology. This is the education that is missing in this modern world. So unfortunately, the way we are taught in this modern society is read others people's mind without reading our own mind. So we are very curious about reading minds. Okay, you see that if you see a YouTube video about reading mind, you'll see that 10 million view, because we are very curious about reading others' mind, but we don't know what's going on inside our own mind. So but it's the other way around, all right? So once you know what's going on inside your own mind, how to read your own mind, then you can read any mind in the world. So this is how it works. That's why Once you know that how your mind works, you can understand every human mind works in the same way. Thinking could be different because of the conditioning, but the fundamental building blocks of human psyche, mind, body, spirit is all in the same way. The shape is different, color is different, but the building block is the same. So that's why, if you know how to, because I did a lot of time I spent understanding my own psychology, so that's why I have a very good understanding about the human psychology as well. So yeah, this is the secret of everything. Yeah, okay, very good. Gold plus our coach. See the gold. What do you think about gold? Yep, they will be looking at that. Coach WTI. Yes, absolutely. Possible one video on same video last for daily candle or price station. That works very good. Native feed daily. Yeah, absolutely, Banu. We'll be doing that. There's a lot of content coming. Make sure, guys, you stay connected by subscribing to the channel, pressing the bell button. Any question, don't hesitate to ask. Also join the free Telegram and Discord link below this video in the description area, so that you are not missing out anything. Nothing sure, but probability absolutely. How much money you have? Gold entry. Thank you. Which app used, sir? So which app, what kind of app? There are, if you look at my mobile, I think more than 100 app I have. So which app you are looking at? You need to tell me which app you are asking for, so that I know exactly which one, the magic indicator or anything else. So app is, you mean the broker? If you are looking for a broker, you are talking about the broker, then the broker that I use is a regulated broker. Link you can find in the description. I can give you the link in the live chat. You can click the link and then you can register for free, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. Gold. Okay. Are you looking for a buy or sell? I'm confused about gold now. Yeah, so looking at gold is bullish. Gold is in a bullish market, so I will not be interested to sell at the moment. We can see that the market is very highly volatile, so it's a bull market, FOMC coming, so it might go back up even to break the high. So no, I'm not being a seller, guys. Make sure that you know, it's very important that you understand it. Now here is what we see on the 15 minutes, the price trying to break the, you know, from this doji. Let's see if there is any entry on the 5 minutes time frame. He's trying to create a bullish momentum. With risky trade, we see that there is a potential upside. Okay, so let me see here on 1 hour. there is an opportunity here for this potential upside, but it's gonna have a little bit of risk in it. So 15 minutes, it's a bull candle here, right? So I can take 1 to 1. Let's see how this 5 minutes is closing. So from the, as with the FOMC, this is a buy signal now. It's a very bigger stop loss here. I want to see that it broken that low. Might not. The momentum is very high because of the FOMC. So we might see that this support is being respected. But if it is breaking that low, okay, it's really not fully comfortable. So it may continue to rise because of the FOMC, but I want to see tested this level properly, because if you look at this here, there is an imbalance in that zone. might see the market left that imbalance and break to the upside, but if the market is breaking the low, and then only you will be looking to buy. Right, so I see potential better opportunity on GJ, the 1 hour, which is GJ might break the low here from the 1 hour. So we see quite a few instruments currently showing opportunity. I think that Gbpusd, we could see that the market has broken the low, breaking the low, and then the market is heading to the upside. This market, there's very high probability that Gbpusd now will break to the upside. From here we see potentially bullish momentum. So this 1 hour candle, for me, I'm telling you my plan here on GJ exactly. Any break of the low below this level, I will go long. If the price break the low, I'll go long on the lower time frame, keeping a stop loss below any of this liquidity candle, and I'll hold it for 3 times, and also I'll be sending the same trade also to you guys if you are here. So looking at again on gold, so 2 dojis here, and except yeah, so euro getting weaker. GJ, I want to see that it has broken this 1 hour low, and then we'll look for buying. I think this market may push up to this level at least, GJ, and also gold, any kind of drop will give us an entry opportunity. I think that this market until the FOMC, because the FOMC is very it's an opportunity for us always when it comes to FOMC. I hope that guys you are enjoying. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Make sure you stay patient, and any concern let me know. Also, if you want to join us to be part of the trading community, link below this video in the first link, and also link at the top of the chat. Also, if you want to join a regulated broker that you can trust, you can find a link below this video in the description area for the regulated broker that I use, and also I can give you a link in the live chat that you can use to trade with regulated brokers. So you see that now the market is coming down for deeper pullback. Okay, so any break of this swing low will be an opportunity for going long. So it might break the swing low again. Gold is bullish. We see that there is a potentially upside on gold and along with the GJ. So both of them bullish, GBP, JPY and gold. Especially gold, we see that again had a bounce. Very volatile and bullish. So the way it has formed this support might maintaining this support here, might be maintaining that support. So the chance for going up is high. I'm not trading yet, guys. I'm just seeing the risk reward. Okay, so for me, if it is coming below 1939, then I will be looking to buy. Below this 20 MA, you can see that from that zone we might look for buying until we see. Let me see how it does. US30, let me see that US30 in the meantime. US30 has broken the high and now slowly forming this doji. Still quite a few hours to go, but the way US30 has formed, it is also showing that potentially bullish momentum. The market left an imbalance. So if we see that gold and that GBP, JP, all of them bouncing up, so US30, the way it has formed this price action, which is a bullish. So basically it grabbed liquidity from the top, has come down from the bottom. Now we might see a retest. So US30 also below this 1 hour candle, there is a liquidity, and I think that this market also heading to the upside. Now if we reflect it on gold on US30, we see that this market also showing bullish. So before FOMC, we could see that in the couple of hours the gold market remaining bullish. For me, any kind of swing low is broken. This is the 5 minutes, right? Any kind of break of this 1939 level will give us entry opportunity to 1950 level. Will be target 100 pip if we see that's the condition fulfilled. And with that being said, I strongly believe that, guys, you enjoyed this live session. I will be coming on live again in the next one coming up, FOMC, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. And make sure that you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, join the next one on FOMC. I will be coming on 30 minutes earlier, so stay connected with the free Telegram channel for all the updates and everything, and also the free Discord given also in the live chat. Let me give you the free Discord again, so that you can have all the things on your fingertips. So this is the free Discord group given. You can join it to stay connected and you have a lot of fun in it. With that being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Trading FOMC. Want to see that good trade coming up, and we'll be heading on to that. Thank you and see you soon. Until that, stay well, stay happy. Make sure that you like this stream, and also like your trading account by not taking a big risk.